all, Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the South. More specifically, we are in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and we're going to go check out Dollywood. I've not been to Dollywood yet in this year of our Lord 2021. So one thing I do, I guess this is a travel tip. I park over here at this little area known as Patriot Park. There's a park here in Pigeon Forge. That's a fairly sizable parking lot. That way you don't have to pay for the Dollywood parking because it can be it's a little much. What you do, you go into, let me show you over here. There is the trolley office here behind me. You go in there and you can buy one of these. You buy a wristband and this will allow you to ride the trolley all day. This is $3. Just make sure you bring cash because they do not take cards. So you go in there in the building behind me, you go in there, ask for a pass. I think it is you can pay the trolley driver cash if you'd like, but I believe it's way more expensive. You go in there, take a few minutes, bring some cash, pay $3, and you got a wristband that'll get you to Dollywood and back for $3. I think parking over there is a lot more than $3. However, I did notice they're doing some construction over here at Patriot Park. There used to actually be a trolley stop. It had like a roof over here, as you can see, but they have plowed it down. They have demolished the structure. They've replaced it with these orange plastic blocks. They pin you in here. So I guess this is where you wait for the trolley to arrive. They still have the sign through Dollywood or Splash. Dollywood Splash Country, I think, is their water park. I've never been to the water park. Do you guys want to see me do water parks? Because I've kind of stayed away from water parks. I could get a waterproof case for my GoPro and film some water parks. Let me know if you're interested, but not today. We're not going to a water park today. We are going to go to Dollywood. So I'm going to wait here for a few moments, and hopefully the trolley will show up before too long. It does appear the parking lot has been completely re-asphalted, and they're building something over there. Looks like there is a big structure being erected. I don't know if this is the new trolley center. Now you do have to register online and get a reservation ahead of time, and I was able to get one today. It wasn't a problem. Have a season pass right now. The season pass is a 2020 season pass that they extended it until I think June 15th of this year because of the park not being open the entire year last year, so they gave a little extra time on the season pass. But yeah, I was able to put my information in, get a reservation. It's actually nearing the end of the day now. It's about 6 o'clock, I think. So it didn't fill up for today, which I don't know what their capacity is, if they're allowing people to fully come in now or not. But we'll see how crowded it is when we get there. And here comes the trolley. And when the trolley emptied out, there was standing room only. There was a lot of people in here, but as I head over to Dollywood, I am the only one on the trolley. It's a nice relaxing ride in a trolley all to myself. All right, we stopped off here at the trolley stop and it points us to the park this way. It's just a very short walk. There's no longer any temperature screening. They do still have these metal detectors. Alright, so the lady at the front actually told me I didn't need a reservation because it's later in the day. When people start leaving the park, you can just, I guess, start showing up. Alright, we enter and see the Grand Palace Theater right here when you enter Dollywood. But over here, something is missing. The Southern Gospel Music Hall of Fame is no more. They removed this, closed down because of the pandemic, and it never reopened. I don't know if they've actually moved the Southern Gospel Hall of Fame somewhere else, but now It's just an empty building here in Dollywood. A lot of people were not even aware this was part of Dollywood, even though the entrance is just right there. It's literally one of the first things you see coming in, but a lot of people just walk right past it. And they've covered the window with a black tarp so we can't see if the animatronic gospel singers are still in there or not. This is really cool. During their spring celebration, they hang up this covering of umbrellas over this section here. Real cool looking effect. See all those beautiful umbrellas floating above our skulls. And there's a topiary of an umbrella as well, covered in butterflies. You'll see a lot of butterflies here at Dollywood, kind of one of Dolly Parton's personal motifs. I may have forgot to mention this, but you're not required to wear a mask as you enter the park. I'm not sure about inside areas yet. We'll check on that, but no masks. No one's wearing a mask. All right, and this is one of the main things I was wondering about. The inside attractions were closed all year last year, including Dolly Parton's personal RV here. I think it was actually not even parked here last year, but it is now back open and they are giving tours of the inside. Looks like they're allowing one group at a time to go into the RV and check it out. You can see that butterflies adorning the inside of the door there, signed Dolly. All right, heading into Dolly's RV. Now look at the pink interior there. Oh wow. You can see very luxurious. This would be the sleeping quarters. This would probably not be where Dolly slept. I mean, imagine this is where other people traveling with her. Okay, that says Don. Don is the bus driver, Dolly's bus driver, Don Warden, and his wife Anne. There is Dolly's toilet, where she would make her poops and whatnot. You can see a little makeup brushes there, pretty little soap, and the towel adorned with a D for Dolly. Let's see. Oh, so there's two toilets, so two people can be using the toilet at the same time. That's pretty awesome when it comes to RVs. Well, I guess that would not, Dolly wouldn't be doing her makeup back there. Dolly would be doing her makeup right here in the more glamorous makeup chair. You can see me in the mirror there. Hey, Dolly's vision has been reflected in this mirror as well, so I share something with her at this point. Oh, she's even got her little pink tweezers, nail clippers. There's some of her dresses, very tiny. Her shirts are very tiny. She's a very, very tiny person. Actually saw her once here at Dollywood. It's her little slippers. And my guess would be this is Dolly's room. The big room out back here with, see the guitar on the bed. Looks like she has some photos of family members and a TV to watch. Look at that, they have the time set to Dollywood and Nashville, which is usually 1 hour apart. You can see there where Don Warden would sit and drive Dolly to her various destinations. This is the other attraction that was closed last year. This is the Chasing Rainbows, the Dolly Parton story. Essentially the Dolly Parton Museum. These pictures here you can see of Dolly with all her friends. It's just amazing all the different friends she had. Siegfried and Roy, Olivia Newton-John, Frank Sinatra. Yeah, Dolly has pictures with everyone because everyone loves Dolly and Dolly loves everyone. All right, headed into Dolly's attic. You see a lot of different things here in the attic. There's a dressmaking doll with Dolly's very familiar figure. Different posters, different Dolly merchandise. The head up there. There's a little stuffed duck there. Lots of different cutouts of Dolly. And look at that crazy guitar there. Is that even a guitar? What What sort of an instrument is that? Here we have a Dolly hologram.
We have a fun time. You take all the time you want, and we'll let you know.
I will, Dolly.
But I do want you to remember this one thing.
What's that?
That I will always love you.
Aww.
Yes, I will always love you.
I'll always love you, Dolly. Oh, she vanished. Oh, she turned into a butterfly. Down here, we have, interesting, they would have a poster for this movie. I don't know the name. It's okay. It says here, when Dolly was actually being born, her family was too poor to pay money to a doctor, so Dr. Robert F. Thomas came down and delivered Dolly, and they paid him with a sack of cornmeal. We walk through some of these scenes of Dolly's life. You can see the wallpaper there is old newspapers and catalogs. Oh, looks like they got some biscuits ready, as well as some farm fresh eggs. Big pile of potatoes ready on the dinner table. Of course, one of Dolly's most famous song, "The Coat of Many Colors." You can see the original song lyrics there, written about the coat that Dolly would wear. Of course, her parents were poor, made her a coat out of various fabrics that they had, so it had all these different colors to it. And, you know, of course, kids would make fun of her, but, you know, she was proud of who she was and where she came from. These are from a movie called Coat of Many Colors, based on, basically, I guess, based on the song. And I guess that would have been the coat of many colors used in the film. You can see Dolly's trademark outfits, very decorative, very outlandish. Now, apparently, this is I believe this is actually true. If you notice, all her clothes have long sleeves, and apparently she does have tattoos hidden on her arms that no one's ever actually seen because she always wears the long sleeves. Old classroom here. See that really cool old map. I love that. I guess this would have been the teacher's desk, and I guess they would have had Bart Simpson writing, as you hear from the Simpsons intro. Bart Simpson always writing what he will not do on the chalkboard. But here, these are things that apparently Dolly will do. I will dream more, I will learn more, I will care more, and I will be more. It's a great sentiment. Here's one of the very flamboyant outfits of Porter Wagoner, who hosted a country music variety show called The Porter Wagoner Show, which Dolly originally was part of and achieved quite a bit of fame. And she actually wrote the song, "I Will Always Love You," to Porter Wagoner because he did not want to let her out of her contract to pursue her dreams, but she wrote the song to assure him that he would always be important to her. And after hearing that beautiful song, he let her out of her contract and let her chase her dreams. These are Dolly Dolls. These are fashion dolls designed to look like Dolly Parton. We have all these amazing outfits worn by Dolly. So many different outfits for Dolly. Oh, there's Dolly's graduation cap and gown. Here's some props and outfits from Dolly's first film, 9 to 5.
In 2004, the governor of Tennessee partnered with the Dollywood Foundation.
Now, I'm not normally one to gush over celebrities, but I really love how Dolly Parton has become like this unifying figure almost. Doesn't matter where you are politically, where you are culturally. It seems like everyone loves and appreciates Dolly. It's almost like one of the few celebrities that people can actually agree on, and she's done, you know, she's done wonderful things. You know, she's spoken out when it was time to speak out, and she's backed up her words. You know, when they had the devastating fires here in Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge years ago, she gave a substantial amount of money to help the locals keep working. She is the largest employer here in Sevierville. with this park here, she employs the most people in the entire county, and she also was one of the few celebrities that gave money directly to fund vaccine research. So Dolly, if you're out there, you're number one okay in my book, and I think you're number one okay in most people's books. Do you know anyone who hates Dolly? If you know someone that hates Dolly, leave a comment in the comment section, because I have never met someone that hated Dolly. This little section here in Dollywood is kind of like a 50s themed section. There's a 5 and dime here. You can see those store mannequins in the window. The optometrist here at Dollywood, of course, Dr. Kane U. Seagood. This is the lightning rod roller coaster here. I'm not the hugest fan of the lightning rod. It is a little rough for me. I know that the park has had a lot of trouble with it over the years, just having it refurbished and having to constantly repair it. For some reason, just having a lot of trouble keeping it running, but looks like it is up and running today. Oh, there it comes. Yeah, no thank you at that curve. Oh my gosh. And here's the Rockin' Roadway. This is a ride that's a little more my speed. Maybe the only ride themed after a used car dealership though. Yeah, you can see here next to the phone booth, you can see quality used cars at discount prices. Let's hop aboard. All right, heading through the queue here. The cars pull up, and people get in. With all those hubcaps on the walls, as well as these old muffler tubes. All right, look at this sweet ride right here. So we have launched. Hey, so I'm not sure if the steering actually does anything. Hello.
If you stop moving while you're still grooving, remain seated and help.
All right, so where are we going? Oh, look, there's the used car lot. You can see all the fancy cars for sale. Oh, heading into a very dark and spooky tunnel. Okay, it's dark, maybe not as much spooky, but definitely dark. So yeah, you don't have to wear your masks walking around the park or on the ride. So I can actually talk to you while I'm on the ride. I could talk to you with the mask on before, but I always felt it was a little awkward trying to talk. You know, you read lips and it looks a little weird, but you know, here I am on a little toy car talking to all my wonderful viewers out there. What's this button here do? Hi. It does nothing, I guess. Oh, that's just a horn, I guess. It honks. Here we have some Burma shave signs. Don't lose your head. To gain a minute, you need your head. Your brain is in it. I don't know if I said that correctly or not. All right. Little girl pulls up next to me in her car and she's like, hey, you doing a vlog? Look at these miserable, soggy souls right here. Oh, I'm so happy that I'm not on this ride right now. I think of all amusement park rides, my least favorite are these splashy circular boats that you end up getting completely drenched on. I've had at least a few bad experiences. You can see some happy turtle topiaries here frolicking in the pond. You can see a mama bear and baby bear topiary. And over there you can see there's actually another baby bear hiding in the tree. And look at this crafty frog. He's slurping up a fly. And my absolute favorite attraction in the entire park, something I must ride every time I'm here, Blazing Fury. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Doesn't look like there's gonna be that long of a line. Take a second to check out this vintage fire truck. So we head down the ramp. Oh yeah, hardly any line at all. Go. Very spooky. See the moonshine still. Ma and Pa there on the porch. Bar over on this side. bandit shooting at us. What's that?
I've got a weak back.
Weak back or not, Luther, here I come.
Yeah, weak back or not, Luther, here I come.
Yeah, you look like you been kissing that steam train.
Oh, here we go. Uh-oh. Got a train coming. Fire in the hole! Oh, there's explosions! Very few things in this world warm my heart as much as a ride on Blazing Fury. This roller coaster here is known as the Tennessee Tornado. Oh, looks like it only had a couple people on it, but they're in for some fun. And straight around the loop, past the smashed up milk cart. Looks like the only people still wearing masks at Dollywood are these two baby owls. So looking at the Mystery Mine roller coaster, and it looks like there has been some changes done to the layout of the track. This has been changed. It looks like there's a fresh track here. See, they go down the loop, go across there, and then resume going down that way. Yeah, you can see an old piece of track back there, like a kind of a sideways loop that's not used anymore. This is very shiny and fresh looking. So yeah, at some point, must be this year, because I don't remember if last year, they have taken out this loop right here and added, I'm not sure. I'll have to look at my old videos and see what has changed there. But yeah, it looks like they've definitely cut out that loop there, rerouted the coaster a little bit. Interesting. Okay, so I was just talking to another guest and they were explaining to me what has changed here. This entire section here is new. So you used to go down and you go down a very steep drop back up over there. Apparently it was getting too rough, it was getting too steep, it was snapping people's heads back. Well, that sounds a bit graphic. It was making people's heads uncomfortable. So they've added a much smoother loop right here, a much more gradual and less jarring loop right here. The old one was very sharp right there. It's also interesting because they actually removed a lot of the theming last year. This used to have a wooden theming on it that looked like it was broken and falling apart. But actually a piece, I think it was a decorative chain, had fallen off and landed on somebody. So they got rid of all of the theming on these girders. So yeah, not allowed to film on the ride itself. It is a really cool ride. It has some dark ride elements in it, but I was assured that all the effects in the ride are not removed. So it's the same ride, they just made it a little smoother in that one part. That part still looks a little rough. Oh! Old steam engine just went off there. Oh, here they come again. Oh, I guess they do one more revolution. Oh, it's getting very, very, very smoggy here. Oh, smells like Halloween. All right, we gotta hurry back and get to the trolley before it turns into a pumpkin. Oh, I just noticed that one birdhouse is actually a fiddle, but no time to look at birdhouses. We seriously gotta get back to the trolley. All right, we gotta exit through the gift shop, but no time to buy anything, because seriously, we're gonna miss the trolley. Oh man, don't even remind me. All right, let's hope the trolley didn't leave without us. Looks like we made it back to the trolley station. There's other people waiting here, so trolley should be here momentarily. And our chariot awaits. So we have landed safely back at Patriot Park. And it was nice to check out Dollywood, see what Dollywood looks like in the year 2021. Things have been changing and adapting so rapidly over the past year that, you know, it's good to just kind of get a feeling of what is going on. Now, of course, the biggest change probably is guests are no longer required to wear masks either indoors or outdoors. You know, I wore a mask for over a year going to theme parks, and I think it's very doable. You know, if there was an event like this again in the near future, I'd be more than happy to put the mask back on, and if that's what's needed. That being said, it is nice. It is nice to not have to wear a mask in an amusement park, especially when it's really hot, and it was very warm today. You know, sometimes that mask, when you get your own breath on your face, it feels a little warm. You know, it doesn't stop you from breathing, it doesn't make things unmanageable, but it can be a little uncomfortable sometimes. So it is nice to be able to go maskless in an amusement park. Thank you. Thank you guys for watching this channel. If you like these videos, check out some of the other videos on my channel. I've been to all 48 continental United States, filming roadside attractions, amusement parks, haunted houses. I say theme parks, roadside attractions, haunted houses, museums, and other fun random stuff. Sorry I had a moment there. If you'd like to help support the channel, consider donating to Patreon. $3 or more will get you a postcard once a month. Also selling some enamel pins in the Etsy shop. All that just helps keep this train on the track, this boat on the water, and this dirigible in the air. Until next time, my friends, this one's in the bag.